darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control. As I fall, I'm a bastard, heartless smile. Hear my laughter, love's on trial. I am broken, you are fire. Lies unspoken, heart's desire. Darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Macromaster coming at you. Today is Friday, July 25th, 2025. Yes, got it right. Today I'm going to be playing some Minecraft Bedrock Edition, continuing to build up my base and my tram system. Right now I'm working on building out my mine and collecting materials. Without further ado, let's get into the game. And what's going on, X Inferno Pro? I appreciate you dropping by. Let's see here. Alright. And I appreciate the follow as well. Alright, we're just gonna get this mine filled out. I did make the difficult decision to not do my YouTube only content this week, mainly because I'm still fighting with my landlord over the fire alarm control box continually beeping. Even the local fire marshal has declined to come out and do anything about it. So, yeah, I'm hoping to get it done or get the content started next week, but that is heavily dependent on whether or not the fire alarm control box can be repaired, because it is right outside my apartment, right outside my front door, and it's constantly beeping. It's not even like it beeps once every hour or so. It's like every couple of seconds. It's beep, beep, and it's driving me insane. And I can't. I'm losing sleep. Being able to, thankfully, it isn't interfering with my streaming, but it is interfering with, like I said, it's interfering with my sleep, and because it's interfering with my sleep, I'm not having the energy to sit down and do the recording that I intend to do. So it's again put off until next week. If by Monday it isn't fixed, I will again push it back another week. No, I actually drink Dubby Energy. I'm not much of a coffee drinker, honestly. Yeah. I mean, I'll enjoy a coffee every once in a while, but mostly like espressos, cappuccinos, stuff like that. And I used to suck down Mountain Dew like it was going out of style, but you know, you have to watch your blood sugar when you're diabetic, and so I stick mainly to zero sugar energy drinks. I try to keep it to like one energy drink a day. You know, just the 24 ounces Dubby that I normally drink during my streams every morning. And then of course on Tuesdays I try not to hit any energy drinks at all. But it, you know, even with all the caffeine and energy drink in the world, you need to get proper sleep, and I can't get proper sleep with the constant beeping. So, yeah, I've actually lost quite a bit of weight recently. I haven't weighed myself in a couple of weeks, but last time I weighed myself, I weighed 175, 178. So lots of weight getting dropped off. When I first started this adventure, before I, because I've been streaming about a little over 5 years now, but I didn't really get serious about it as, I saw it more as a hobby than anything else. I didn't really get serious about it until just a couple of years ago, so, but, yeah, when I first started, I weighed like 220 something, so I've lost quite a bit of weight over the last 5 years. Let's see here. But yeah, it's a constantly waiting for callbacks from people, from the fire marshal, from the property manager for my apartment complex, just trying to get this fire alarm control box fixed. It has just been awful, and so I just don't have the energy or the motivation to do the YouTube or even the time, because I'm constantly on the phone with people trying to get it fixed. I just don't have the time, energy, or even motivation to do the YouTube only stuff. So I have it all planned out. I have scripts for all the videos, for at least the first 2 videos of each series. The plan is to have a series for each game that I play. So Retail World of Warcraft, Classic World of Warcraft, Minecraft, Star Wars The Old Republic, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and Dungeons and Dragons Online. I've got like the scripts written for the first 2 episodes of each of those. I'm still tweaking things with the Yu-Gi-Oh! One, because no, I haven't. I have always kind of been like a solo player, and just, building up and stuff, exploring the map, exploring new features when new features get released. I haven't done the ghast writing yet, so I figure I'd save that for the YouTube only content, because the whole idea of the Minecraft content for YouTube, I know it's in beta right now. I don't know when it's supposed to be released off the top of my head, but I have read that it is in beta right now. They're still working out some bugs and everything, but I hear it's going to be good because, it's finally going to give us something to do with copper. Copper weapons, copper armor. Yeah, but I'm excited for it, because I have, especially out of this mine, I have been pulling out so much copper. It's not funny. And I certainly do hope that they don't that they apply the new update to all currently created worlds, because I really don't feel like having to start a brand new world just to be able to have copper armor and copper weapons. Oops. Alright, let's see here. There we go. I am getting very close to needing to go topside to offload the materials that I've been pulling out so far. Alright, here we go. I did eventually, and when I do go topside, I'll show you guys the area that I'm talking about, but I did eventually clear out the amethyst crystals that were growing in the first section of this new pattern of mining that I did. It was starting to interfere with my mine cart and getting out of the mine, so I ended up just clearing it out in its entirety and then filling in the gaps. See, more and more copper. It's like all I ever find, or the majority of what I find, is copper. I mean, it's nice to find so much material, or so many materials and so many resources. But right now, really, the only things we have to make with copper is the spyglass, the lightning rod, and just blocks of copper in general for aesthetic purposes. So it's going to be really nice to be able to use the copper blocks, use the copper ingots to make things other than what we already have access to. I just hope that they don't make it so that you have to start a whole new world just to be able to use the new update, because I know that had been in the past. How they would do it is the new update would only apply to newly created worlds. And I've put so much effort into this world, especially with the tram system that I built and everything else. I don't want to have to start a whole new map just to be able to use the new updates. But it would be nice if the release of the Copper Golem update would coincide with me starting my YouTube content. That way I could include that as part of the content. It would require reworking the scripts for some of the videos, but hey, you know, if that's what it takes to make good content that pulls in viewers, I'll do it. I'll rewrite the scripts. I mean, it is a lot of work because I am a solo act. I'm a single person doing all of this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I've got one more layer of this room to build out. And then I will extend my minecart track into the new room. At least the correct sound effects are running for the minecart. I've been getting this weird glitch lately where it will either, instead of playing the minecart sound effect, it'll play the walking sound effect when I'm riding the minecart. And then sometimes it'll play both at the same time, and it's just really weird. It usually happens during thunderstorms. Like when a thunder strike happens, it'll glitch out the system's ability to pull in the correct sound effect for what I'm doing. I mean, it hasn't done the minecart sound while I'm walking, so thank goodness for that, but I think we're coming up here. There we go. That's the area that had the amethyst growing in it, and it was actually growing into the path of my minecart and stopping my minecart. So I had to clear out the amethyst. I wanted to leave it right where it was because it looked nice. It looked pretty, but it was becoming a hazard that had to be removed. I really wish I could extend my map further than I already have it, but this map is currently at the highest possible level for a map, so there's not really much I could do about that right now, because obviously I'm playing Bedrock Edition. If I was playing Java, I would totally have a map that I could see the entirety of the map. But the only way to play Java for me right now is through PC Game Pass, and I have actually canceled my subscription to Game Pass a while ago because I just didn't have the money to keep paying for it. Alright, so we've got everything all set there. I'm just trying to make sure that I have everything put away in the correct box. that's interesting. I have the first time I've had to do that. I'm gonna have to. Alright, you know what? I'm going to switch to creative real quick so that I can get my netherite pickaxe. And we switch back to survival. I don't want that stuff messed up, so alright, so grab these and we'll put them in this one, and we grab this stuff. The gerbils are getting a little annoying, but I like having the extra options for pets. I'm even thinking about using or going over the add-ons that I use, the different resource packs and everything that I use in my next or in my YouTube content videos. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I think I have enough room. I don't want to overcrowd this area. I might even push this a little bit further back to make more room, because I am running out of space in these. Like, all of these, that whole wall, this whole wall, and almost and like all of that, all of those is cobblestone. It's ridiculous how much cobblestone I've been pulling out. I mean, it makes sense. It's the most prolific resource. Alright. Let's throw in that stuff. Block of coal. Not enough. Okay. Grab these. Grabbing all the ingots out of the furnaces here. I am considering an expansion of my house here, just to add some more furnaces. At the very least, I want to expand out this area, the area that has the furnaces. I might move one of these over here. In fact, I might move all of these over here and extend the furnace area out to here, which would allow me to add 2 more furnaces. I don't want to extend out the house this way because I don't think I have the room right now. Yeah, I don't want to have to extend the house out beyond where I have it. So let's grab that block of iron, block of copper. Probably, in fact, this is actually a good spot to end things, or not end things, but take a quick break. So I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, run some ads. When I come back, we'll have a quick word from my sponsor, and then we'll keep going. So back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. But, this is kind of a milky white pink with a tinge of pink. But hey, doesn't matter about the color as long as the flavor's there and as long as the vitamins, the minerals, the nootropics, everything's in there. It's an out of this world experience. Does get a little chalky towards the end if you don't mix it thoroughly, but hey,
See you later.
Yeah, totally not useful to me. Oops, went the wrong way. Alright. So apparently I was doing this quest wrong. I thought I only had to throw one rat at the basilisk, and apparently you gotta throw 5 to pacify them. And so I've gotta run around and collect. Yeah, we're gonna just back off, kill the minion first, and then take out the warlock. And yeah. Man, that warlock just did not have a good day. How many of these do I need? 8.
That stinks.
Alright, looks like I...
That spell isn't ready.
Nice. There's another one. Go ahead and take a health potion so that I can keep my health up. let's get my gear repaired.
Far away.
It's not that I'm ignoring you, it's just I'm not at my computer, so I have no way of knowing if anyone pops in to say hi or not. So if you do decide to pop in, please be patient. Don't immediately walk out. A good rule of thumb is if I about 30 minutes. Let's go ahead and use this on him. See what happens. Absolutely nothing.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Alright. Jump on my death charger. Gets me there a little bit faster. Okay. Alright, we're back from break. Quick word from sponsor before we keep going. Today's sponsor is, of course, W Energy. W Energy is a great energy drink. I absolutely love this stuff. Really can't stream without it. Lots of vitamins and minerals, nootropics organically derived from coffee berries. Lots of really cool flavors. Galaxy Grenade, Dragonade, Dub Sludge, Big Energy Tears, Japanese soda. I love Japanese soda. It's ramen, but highly caffeinated and no sugar. If you want to try some for yourself, you can just head over to w.gg. If you don't want to commit to a full tub, you can get one of their starter packs. One starter pack, it's like $16 comes with a shaker cup and 3 single serve packets, one each of their 3 most popular energy flavors and one each of 3 of their most popular hydration flavors. If you want to support the channel, just use promo code MACRO1 at checkout when you go to w.gg. That's MACRO1 at checkout. Save 10% on your order and help support the channel. Again, that's w.gg, promo code MACRO1. And let me give this a quick shake here before I take a sip. It's weird. You have to shake it up every once in a while, otherwise all the good stuff settles to the bottom. And I actually tried making popsicles with this a week or so ago, and it didn't come out very well because all the good stuff settled to the bottom before it had a chance to freeze. And so the first bite of the popsicle was all the vitamins and mineral powder, and it tasted nasty. The rest of the popsicle was amazing, but the all the good stuff just kind of settled to the bottom. All right, let's get back to the game. Uh-oh. Good thing I went to the Nether and grabbed more lava the other day. Alright, let's go ahead and get the rest of these blocks. Put away the iron. What time is it? Oh, it's sunrise. Unless, of course, the thunder starts, I'm pretty much stuck until the rain stops. Well, I mean, I'm not stuck. It's just I'm going to have the rain noise going. Come on, come on, come on. Let's hurry us up. I want to get back down into the mine. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. But yeah, I've talked a little bit about my plans for the Minecraft YouTube content. Where basically, I show, the basics of the game, how things work. What I'm going to do for retail World of Warcraft is show how the current expansion, The War Within, works. For Classic, it's basically the same thing, but instead of the and then for both retail WoW and classic WoW, I'm going to also, here we go, this is a prime example. It's not playing the minecart sound, it's playing the walking sound effect. But yeah, for retail WoW and classic WoW, I'm gonna also go over, add-ons, what add-ons I use and stuff. For Minecraft, it's gonna be what resource packs I use. Star Wars: The Old Republic, surprisingly there isn't really a whole lot of user interface add-ons for Star Wars: The Old Republic. But I'm still going to be going over, the basics of how the game works, character creation, stuff like that. Then for Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, I'm kind of torn right now between, I already have the scripts for the first 2 episodes of everything already planned or already written up, but I'm kind of torn between leaving the script as is for Yu-Gi-Oh!, where I talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, how to get into the game, how the game itself works, how Master Duel works, how to get into Master Duel, where to find it, how to get started with Master Duel, what platforms it's available on, and everything else. But I'm kind of torn whether I should continue with that, or if I continue with how Master Duel works and everything, or if I should limit how much of Master Duel I feature in the YouTube channel and primarily focus on how the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game works and how to get into that and everything. Because while Master Duel is fun, it's nothing more, unlike the other games, Minecraft, World of Warcraft, Star Wars: The Old Republic. Master Duel is nothing more than a platform to play the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. And so I don't know if I should focus on Master Duel or if I should focus on the actual trading card game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Itself. Alright. Get myself situated here. Have another ad break incoming, so I'm gonna take one more 5-minute break. And then when I come back, we'll start on this next layer of this room of the mine and see if I can actually get it finished. I'm gonna try and stick to about an hour today, so we'll see how it goes. So back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. I think I have to go the other way. So let's jump on my mount. Book it. It's a freelance position. I pretty much can work as little or as much as I like. And since it's a remote position, a remote freelance position, I don't have to go anywhere. I can stay home. I can, go to the beach and work. I can go to a neighborhood cafe and sit at the cafe. Chest. No, I saw it. No big deal if he attacks. Though all my guys will take 1 extra damage if he attacks with that. There's going to be a lot of issues with add-ons right now, so let's see here. That didn't work. More of these guys around. Come on, just show me the gems. And oh yeah, I totally whiffed on that. All right, now let's open up all these Dark Moon Fair gifts. Yes, I finally have some. Super easy win. And we fly back to Honor Hold, where I will take the taxi flight. I mean, I could fly straight there, but to the next one, but this is so much easier. So, a couple of days. next week I'm probably not going to be on. I'm definitely not going to be on Wednesday. But I may not be on the rest of the day.
That's still recharging. Not ready yet.
Today's drink of choice is Dubby Big Energy Tears. If you want to get some for yourself, head over to dubby.gg, use promo code MACRO1 at checkout, or you can join the Discord server, and I will make sure to, anytime I'm not going to be on, I will make the announcement on my Discord server. I also am in the process of creating a monthly newsletter. All right, we're back. Let's keep it going. All right, let's at least get this started. Dig through here. Put up the torches. I would dig that out, but I'm going to end up digging that out later anyway. Same thing with that copper. I'm going to get to it eventually later, so... Alright. Here we go. Alright, more copper. Definitely going to be ready for the copper golem update when it drops. With all the copper that I'm digging out of here. But yeah, and then with Dungeons and Dragons Online, it's the YouTube channel is basically just going to be, you know, how to play the game. But Yu-Gi-Oh is Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is the only YouTube content that I'm not sure where I want to focus. Do I want to focus on the simulator of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel itself, or do I want to focus on the TCG itself? But because I mean, there is so much out there on the TCG itself. There isn't a whole lot out there on the simulator itself. But I will have to get, as me and my wife will playfully say to each other, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. I'm thinking next week, rather than working solely on my mind, next week I'm going to actually try and give you guys kind of a tour of my facilities, of my tram system, you know, all the places that I've gone. Give you a backstory on how the tram system was originally intended to only be a way to get from the area where the island where my base is to a neighboring island, and how things kind of ballooned from there into the massiveness that is the tram system as it is now. Because my tram system pretty much crisscrosses the entirety of the map at this point. I mean, I was even creating tram system tracks that I thought were going into previously unexplored areas, only to find that I was finding more and more sections of or already existing sections of the tram system, and I was like, oh, I've already been here, or oh, I didn't know I'd already been here. It was hilarious to be thinking, oh, I'm exploring a new area, just to find out, nope, not a new area, already been here. We'll get this small section dug out and then call it a day. One, because the hour's almost up, and two, because I am now out of torches. So I'll just finish this up. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to put the torches up just yet. But, alright. So, that is going to do it for me today, folks. I want to thank y'all for joining me. Big shout out to X Inferno Pro for swinging by and chatting, and for the follow. I super appreciate it. I will be back on tomorrow, 6 a.m. Pacific time, playing some Star Wars The Old Republic, continuing my adventures with the dark side of the Force. close. So until tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time, peace out, stay frosty, have a great day, and stick around for the raid.
And this is how the story ends. I've read between the lines. Your pages are a mystery. Your words are undefined. You buried all your secrets there for one of us to find. You wrote them on the pages bare, between the covers bind.